So the Apple Watch Series 7 is an Apple Watch that came out a few years ago, and the Apple Watch Series 6 is an even older Apple Watch. So let's go and see how both these Apple Watches compare in 2023. And what's funny is these two watches are very, very different than one another. The Apple Watch Series 7 was a little bit of a redesign coming from the Series 6. The 6 really wasn't that big, massive of a change, but the Series 7 was also said to be a bigger change than it was, and I will tell you both are great. If you have either one, I wouldn't really recommend going from one to the other, but there's a lot of deals and a lot of reasons why you may want to go and buy a Series 7 over a Series 6, and we'll talk about that throughout this video. If you want to pick up either one of these watches though, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the same time. Now starting off with the outside of both of these watches, the Apple Watch Series 6 comes out in two sizes, the 40mm size or the 44mm size. With the Apple Watch Series 7, this comes out in two different sizes as well, but it's slightly bigger than the Series 6. So you're getting a 41mm or a 45mm casing for the Series 7, so it's ever so slightly bigger than the Series 6. Not the biggest difference of all time, but it's a slightly bigger panel, which is honestly kind of nice. They're both OLED panels, 1000 nits of brightness, very good looking displays, and I've never really had an issue with either one of these displays to be honest, but the Series 7 does have noticeably less bezel, which honestly does look kind of nice. Now you have the same type of watch bands, they work the same way on both, so you can easily go ahead and exchange or interchange them between both panels, which is really cool. You have the digital crown on the side, you have the power button, a little reset button on the side, you have the wireless charging pad on the back side, and that's pretty much it. It's a very, very basic type of panel, so there's not anything like super crazy going on between them. So that's something that's really cool, and personally, I've had a really awesome time between both of these devices. And I really haven't had too many problems between either one of these, and I haven't heard of too many problems between both these Apple Watches either. Now, another big thing is with its basically, I would say, the longevity between them. You're going to be getting basically a longer lasting Apple Watch from the Apple Watch Series 7 than from the Apple Watch, Series 6. Is that a massive difference? I really don't know. I think there's still lots of a lot of interchangeability between them, and I don't think we'd really go from one to the other in these specific examples. I think 1 year between them is not a reason to go from one watch to the other. I think you might as well jump up to the Series 8 at that point if you want a bigger difference, but you're still getting a really good lasting watch from the Series 6, and it's not like that one's going to be outdated tomorrow either. There is a little bit of another feature set going for the Apple Watch Series 7, and that is with its faster charging. So you are getting faster charging from the Series 7. With the Series 6, you aren't actually getting that. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it is, again, another slight cool thing that we are getting from something like the Series 7 over something like the Series 6. Now in terms of performance, the Apple Watch Series 6 does have that S6 chip inside of it, with the Apple Watch Series 7 has that S7 chip. I can't tell you the difference between the performance of these things at all. We don't really use our watches like how we use our iPhones. Our iPhones, we can kind of tell the speed and differences and everything. With these watches, you're just really checking a few things here and there. For my watch, I really only check my workouts and maybe some notifications. If I'm getting a call or something, I will check my watch as of those points. But I don't really check my watch for anything else, to be honest. There's not really a big reason why I'd use my watch for anything else besides those things. But if you're somebody who's playing games on your watch or using your watch every day, well, clearly the Series 7 is going to be the better chip, but it is what it is. I really don't think I'd go from one to the other in these specific examples either. So in terms of that kind of covers it up. And to be honest, I think the Series 7 is the clear winner here, but I think again the Series 6 is a very good watch, and you can't really go wrong with either one of these if I'm being honest. So that pretty much covers it up here. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.